All this time I thought I was live. Good morning. I thought I was live. I guess I wasn't because I was looking over at the computer. I'm trying to see who's live. I'm trying to see because I was trying to see who's on this morning so I can watch somebody. I don't see nobody. Where everybody at? Did everybody still have latest time? Good morning, Regina. Thank you for the super chat. Good morning, Lady Nika. Thank you. So ain't nobody on? I mean, I'm on now, but y'all know what I'm saying. I'm looking at the screen. I'm thinking, did nobody come on this morning? I watched enough stuff last night, but I like to try to catch 7 in the mornings before I come on. Good morning, Real X L7. Lady Nika, you had a real good live yesterday. And everything you was talking about, I didn't watch the movie or whatever, the podcast, but I knew all of that because we watched the whole trial. I never missed none of it. I mean, I was right there in front of Nancy Grace, a screen when she's on. And it was very interesting. And there's some more parts to it. So I was just, good morning, Manny. Wow, y'all jumped in here fast. Wow, my little 20 folks every morning jumped in here real fast. Good morning, Brick Girl. And if you're gonna do some more today, let me know, when you're ready so I can go in there. Because it's not a lot going on that I think in my mind, because the new thing that's going on right now today, that everybody, and yesterday and day before, everybody talking about is the heat wave Tracy situation. Now, I was in Tracy Bush's yesterday when heat wave came into her chat. And she was trying to apologize. I spoke and I just stayed in the bushes for a little bit. I was watching two people though at the time though. I don't know if it was Pizarro, Ronnie Q. I don't know. I just had a lot of gadgets going yesterday, trying to get some stuff yesterday since I don't be around that much to catch everything. And Tracy started talking to her, letting her know what she did wrong and how she went wrong. And she didn't want to accept. She said she wasn't accepting an apology and she told somebody to block out. From there, he went, I think, with the Briannas. Was it Brianna's first? Then later on in the evening, I think she went to Carrie. I don't know. I was picking all of them. Right? Keep talked about. I was in her bushes too. Everybody was over there. And the one that really caught my mind that I missed a part of it because I didn't see this part when it happened. I don't even know if it happened yesterday in Carrie's chat yesterday. So I saw that this morning on Stop Line TV. Apparently, Unsighted April, my girl, she got a little emotional. Good morning, Key Minley. I also really enjoyed yesterday. Yeah, that happened. I was trying to pay attention. Wasn't feeling well. Oh, let me get out here. Good morning, Miss Intel. Let me get out of the chat. See, just stop me dead. See what I mean when I get in that chat? So the part that really caught my attention the most was Unsighted April. And she felt like, and I'm gonna play it too. I ain't been doing a reaction, but I want a reaction to Stop Line TV. Actually, I went back to Carrie. She tried to see what the timestamp was so I can see it and play it for myself, but it's still her thing, And I don't know. I kind of felt for Unsighted April, but she was feeling for heat wave. She's trying to explain a heat wave to just, move on. Tracy had her blocked in the chat, just try to move on for it. And heat wave reasoning was when she making a commitment with somebody, she's really serious about that. She's really serious. And, she just went there because she thought maybe she can make up. Unsighted was asking her why. Why is Tracy don't want to apologize? I mean, don't want to accept the apology. Now, I don't got a dog in the fight, but I'm just discussing what I saw. And I kind of felt bad for Heatwave too, because she sounded like she really cared about Tracy. I can go as far as really love her like a sister or whatever the case may be. But with Insight, the fact that she got emotional like that tells me in real life, she's a very caring person. I think that's what I'm really trying to get to. She just seemed like a really caring person because Carrie was telling her to stop crying. There's no crying on YouTube. But at the time, I don't know if I probably would have said that to her like that. I would have, I don't know how I would have said it. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I think I would have let her through her emotions. So let me say that. And that's why I started to title my live can you really be friends with people on YouTube? Can you really, love somebody on YouTube as a sister, brother like that? And I do think yes, because there has been successful relationships, just like there are successful pen pals when people locked up. They get out, get married, the whole 9 yards. Some of them work, some of it don't. But let y'all hear what I'm trying to explain to y'all. I feel bad. So I felt bad, and I noticed on site when something really going on, she do be trying to make peace out of it. She don't really be going there, but now if she got to come on here and cuss out somebody like we heard her do Sean Brady and a few people, she will. You know what I'm saying? But let y'all hear what I'm talking about. Can somebody put up the fair rights, please? Thank you very much. I'll do this first. Good morning, Jay Parrish. And everywhere, have fantastic Tuesday. You too. There will be no more tears in heaven, no crying and glory. Brought back good times. I think when I say really likes you, she likes you. That's what I'm trying to say. And so, a person, like that, I think that's her real life. I think she really care about people for real. And for real. Nobody care about. I don't really care about him over there. Let me read this much. That's the right one. TV, but she said she's making it very clear who she was close to and not. He didn't catch the hint. That's what she was trying to tell her. Thank you, Manny. Everyone is sick of saying hey to y'all. I spoke to you though, Miss Intel. I spoke to you, girl. just say hello, chat, and wait another 10 minutes. You stay here and say hello, chat. For those I didn't speak to, that's what I do, because sometimes it'd be hard trying to speak to everybody individually, especially if you're doing something, if you're busy. Thank you, everybody, for putting up the fair rights to read and to say so. Thank you very much. But so let me get to this, because I'm going to get out of the chat, because, I will take a little more time. So I need to put up the speed. No,
you really said this. Listen. When you were in her live, asking for the link. When you were in her live, she said this to you, that she couldn't forgive you, and she told them to block you while you were there. Before you left. I know before you left to go to your live. That's why everybody been acting like, what is wrong with you? But it didn't register to you, and you're saying I didn't hear that. Yes, ma'am. So I'm just telling you now. So I know you're gonna go through, but I see you have good friends around you, like Carrie. And I'm not saying nothing bad about Tracy. I just know she's gonna regret losing a good friend. But that's all I want to say, because I gotta get down, because Carrie said no cry.
No, absolutely not. I'm mute criers. I mute criers on the side. I'm mute criers. I don't do crying.
Sure.
But April, thank you for coming up and saying your piece. But I don't want you crying. I don't like that April, type of shit.
Exactly. For what?
We're strangers. But I understand you feeling, understanding how Heatwave is feeling. I get it. Just don't cry.
I'm done feeling that way.
Okay, that's enough. Y'all got the gist of what I'm saying. Now, yes, we are strangers. Yes. But I personally think I would have let her went through her emotions, because some people do make real friendships on here. Heatwave evidently was more into Tracy than Tracy into her, to the point she don't want to give up, and she don't realize that maybe she did take a little bit too far. And then I can't really blame nobody, but I knew in the beginning I was thinking, well, they're gonna get back together. It's not a big deal. But I have to say, now I might be wrong. I did see you going around talking about it first. I don't know if it was because Tracy seems to think because of her, befriending other people. I really don't know. I just know I watch both of y'all, and I like both of y'all. But so I'm not trying to get into why that happened like that. I'm more so saying I think I would have let Unsighted have her feelings, and this ain't no shade or nothing to Very Carrie either, because evidently she cared. She see how deep that he would really care for Tracy and care for real. But I do agree with some. I wouldn't have went back over there, because he probably wasn't really comprehending what Tracy was saying. To Tracy finally had to come right out and say, block her. No, I'm not accepting it. Block her. When she was beating around the bush saying, she don't want to deal with nobody. You going here talking about me. You going here talking about me. You going here talking about me. She flat out came out and said it yesterday, y'all. So Heatwave, girl, I feel for you. Move on. Yeah, move on. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I really understand unsighted emotions, and I would let her have her emotions. So that's just my opinion on there. Good morning, Nitra. I think Teresa in the end with regret losing. But yeah, Heatwave is a great friend. Heatwave really, really care for her. And I can go as far, really love her like a sister, whatever, I guess. I mean, because see, Carrie don't like to cry, but Heatwave was crying too in the first interview over there, and they was telling her not to cry as well. She was crying behind. Everybody said, "You crying behind Tracy?" So I'm wondering, did they talk a lot on the phone together? Well, evidently something, because Heatwave did say when she make a commitment, she sticks to a commitment, because I heard that part on Carrie's panel. You know, I was in the bushes. You know how I'm always hiding in the bushes listening. And she did say, well, when she make a commitment, she take it serious. She went, you know how back in the day when you didn't have no credit, you go to the store, you get credit, you had your word to go on only. Well, her word was she made a commitment that they wouldn't, you know, talk about anything on the YouTube. They talk about it behind closed doors between the two of them. Said, let me know they got to communicate on the phone. We always thought Teresa didn't really talk to nobody, you know, on the outside, you know, because Paulette don't. I always say the same thing, and she don't. So Teresa don't talk to Paulette, but Paulette always on the panel. But it's different with Heatwave. They really had in my opinion, you know, listen to Heatwave, they had a relationship going on. But she also said something about Tracy got mad because she reached out to a cousin that she ain't talked to in 5 years or something like that when she went to jail. That's what it was. And she didn't like the fact that Heatwave reaching out to family. But then again, Heatwave thought she was helping. I'm assuming. Maybe did she know that Tracy hadn't talked to these family members for years and years or something like that? So it's a lot of mistakes there. But then, like I said, I don't know. I think it's on both their parts, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But Heatwave still want to be friends with her after all of that. So so when that happened, there became another mad day. Yeah, Heatwave was a mad day because you was mad when you went over the first time. There became a mad day, which took you to other panels again yesterday. And that's just the way it went. So you can't, you know, I don't know. And if you want it, just stop. I don't know, Heatwave, in my opinion, move on and just stop doing the interviews, because it's only making it worse. And I think that's what finally pushed Tricia away. The fact that she saw you doing interviews, and she seems to think, and somebody did mention, the people that you're doing the interviews with are people that don't get along with her. Everybody you did an interview, like Carrie used to be there. She don't get along with Brianna. She don't get along with Miss Pizarro. And you're talking to all of those people. Now, I didn't see on Pizarro's panel, so don't take me wrong. I'm just wondering, did you go there? But I did see you on Brianna's, and I did see you in Carrie's. And somewhere else, I try to think what it was. I know you've been around talking, so I don't know. So she seems to think, oh, did you go to Kimmy's too? Wait a minute, I think somebody said she went over to Kimmy's too. Well, anyway, you tend to went to everybody that don't like her. So maybe that's what Tracy was tripping off of yesterday too, when she told you she don't want the apology to block you. Okay, so I don't know. Let me look and see who's here. Did you stop that? Because you ain't been stopping by here, but that's fine though. You know, I'm just because when I was trying to ask you something about it. You see, I think we just made a mistake and couldn't recover from it with Tracy. Yeah, you didn't want to talk about it because you said something that I didn't know. I didn't know at the time. This was last week that you had a death of something in the family. I didn't know that. I was just trying to ask you how you feel about that when in the first beginning, maybe since Heatwave is not close to her family, she considered Teresa's family. Something, I really do believe something. She was really close to her. Good morning, Voodoo, Sabrina. So is Tracy really mad that Heatwave for reaching out to her family? Well, yeah, that's what I hear. She says she reached out to some family that she hadn't talked to in about 5 years. I don't know if that's it, among other things, Mrs. Real X. But she ain't spoken in years. She's not, and I wonder. Okay, now I finna say I wonder how Heatwave knew. Heatwave said she didn't know how to find somebody. She had somebody else to find somebody for her. I think that's how it went down. But But at the same time, did she know she didn't talk to these people? How does she know of her relatives to want to reach out? So they must have talked in depth, about a lot of things. Well, I don't think it. Oh, you mean because Tracy didn't want to go into those people? Oh, okay. Because I'm going to say I don't think that's what it is. I think she feel like she's talking about her right back wherever she's going. I mean, that's just what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. That she's discussing her. It's always seeing Tracy tolerate Heatwave and like Paulette. That's her partner in crime. Good morning to all coming, and please don't forget to like the video. Good morning. I think it's okay to care about people on here, but I learned to accept the words and prepare yourself because we truly virtual strangers, folks do grow apart, and sometimes you can undo bad things. Yeah, but my thing is, see, that's why I keep equating it to a pen pal. I see people don't know each other for years, but through paper. And then the vegetation start, when a year or two for they get out after writing for years. Then they get on and get married. So if you can have a pen pal, can't you have a YouTube pal? And there are a couple people on here now that found a significant other on here. You know what I'm saying? For real. Good morning, it's me. Both. I think Tracy isn't close to her family, so the timing you out is on Tracy's behalf because she's in jail. Yeah, I'd be embarrassed too. Okay. That's what I'm asking. They must have discussed some of her family, and if Tracy hear me, I wouldn't mind her answering me in my conversation. I'm asking you, did you discuss your family with her or something? And you're supposed to know your boundaries because she probably didn't want that family to know she was in jail. I don't know if they knew she's on here. I don't know, y'all. I'm only guessing. Now y'all can give me your opinion when after my 30 minutes when I drop my link. But what was the reason they hadn't talked since October? They hadn't talked since October? Okay. Anyway, y'all. So that's what's going on. That's what I see that was going on. But and at the same time, though, I guess what made me really talk about this is when I heard on-site for real. I felt like I said, well, she really care about people for real when she get close to you. She must be like that in real life. You know what I'm saying? She's a gentle, loving person. And that's how I see it. So that's what I mean. That's somebody real. I think I can be, I found some real people I assume is real that I do want to meet on here myself, tell people about it. I had some bumps and grinds, but I know that I'm compatible with a few people, by knowing their personality. So I think you can meet some friends on here. I really do. My messy ass want to know who we used to find the cousin. I want to know too, though. I'm glad since you said that. I mean, one thinking, but now I'm thinking, wonder who. But she found, no, I'm not kidding, though. You said you kidding. I'm not. I want to know because she said she had somebody else to find the family. So now I'm curious, Miss Cruiser. Why you say that? Good morning, ODS. Now you got me curious. I do want to know. Because she found this, she knew that this person knew Teresa's family. That's what I say, y'all, they must have talked a lot. I don't know. I'm just guessing. You have supporters there to look out for content creators. Sometimes it can be left because some can think they are being told what to do. Yeah, and she do seem like she's another one too. It's just several on here, y'all. I have to start naming all the names. But she do seem like she real like on-site. She says she made a commitment. So maybe she was thinking, how sisters get into it and then they make back up, siblings gonna fight. Maybe she was thinking like that. But at the same time, though, when you fight your sibling as a family member, whatever, you don't take it out to the public. That stays in the house. When you go out of the house, you play like your friend. You ain't mad at each other, whatever. Your siblings, you know what I mean when I say play like your friend. Nobody on the outside supposed to know what's going on in your home. But when you're home in the house, fight like cats and dogs. When you go out the house, no, ain't nobody supposed to know. But so I think that's what a mistake was. It went outside the home. It went outside the home. I believe heat wave is dodging headache. Okay. Eggman. Oh Lord, I'm gonna get there too. Eggman muffin. Hold them up. Talk with judge and crying. Some people cry like how some people. That's true. And I feel like, it's nothing wrong with the emotion. But then some people don't like people crying. They look at it as being weak. They think people weak when they cry. Some people, I'm not saying Carrie. Carrie just said she don't like crying on the panel because this YouTube, we virtual strangers. I feel like Unsight developed some relationships. She likes some people on here for real. I really do feel like that. But yeah, Tracy just cried over Lady Nika. She sure did. She said, I love Lady Nika. She has feelings for Lady Nika. Yep. It surprised me. It's some crying folks. Exactly. So that's why I was saying when y'all let her just got her emotions out. She did. She really did. Good morning, Dr. Card Decline. Oh, you know, I saw you in Deanna's. I was surfing around last night everywhere, y'all. I had a lot of free time. I said, you just grab names so quick on here. Doesn't get along with anyone in her chat. And whether anyone cold, I think it's all the new people that's starting to come over, which is Thank You Baby in her camp, aka Y'all Eyes. Y'all know who I'm talking about. And who else? She don't get along. Did she get along with Misunderstood? Who else she got over there now? Kimmy. Who else she don't get along with? But I thought he got along with Kimmy. I guess it's all the new people. Because it was Heat Wave that used to be on the panel with Tracy all the time at first, huh, y'all? Because Paulette always had been over there. Paulette always had went on the panel. And the more Paulette went up, the more Heat Wave wasn't going up. I wonder was it a jealousy there? I don't know. Because Heat Wave didn't strike me as the type of person that's territorial over her friends. So I don't know. Could be a lie. I'm just guessing. Oh, she can see the setup. Okay. All right. And I think I'm behind the chat, so let me go all the way up. Now let me move on for that though for a minute. First, I'm gonna read a little bit before I go. What I did. Let me see. Well, I like Trees and Heatwave. I hope that I like them too. And everybody's really shocked at first. I didn't think they're gonna fall off like that. I know, that's what I'm saying, Lady Nika. I didn't see nothing wrong with it. I said I feel like it was okay for Unsight to get her emotions out. I really did. If she felt that way, that just proved that even on this virtual whatever app or whatever, it just shows she does have feelings. That's what it showed to me. I said, okay, and there you go, Unsight girl. You are my motivation for me really to talk about this Teresa Heatwave thing. Because I felt everything you're saying. You was a little emotional and you wasn't really crying for nobody on YouTube like you told Carrie. You just felt Heatwave's emotion. In other words, and I got it. So that's why I'm saying I just felt like I want you to get your emotions out, but some people don't like crying. And it is what it is. Okay, so we move on from that for a second. Okay, I can't believe Pastor order. Now, they say he went down. Now, Deanna dragged him for 2 hours. They say he went down there and ordered a McMuffin without the bread. Now, I heard the people at the window say that $5.95 or $5.69 declined or something like that. Then come to find out he had $2.55 on the card. Now, I ain't my word. Y'all go watch Deanna from last night, you know, and her and Food Junkie dragged Pasa for 2 hours, y'all. 2 hours. 2 hours. But thank you though. Good morning, beautiful Auntie Bess. Good morning. For 2 hours, you guys. And I was waiting for it. I knew it was gonna come. You know, but CJ was I think you deserve that because you can't let up off practice. A lot of times I don't see her even say nothing about you, and you over there talking about it. 2 hours. I just sat back in the bushes, then I turned on my other gadgets, started watching it. Somebody else was on too. I'm just trying to watch everything, okay? No, she doesn't like Kimmy, Shelly. Oh, that's another one. I didn't mention Shelly. She don't like Shelly. Okay, she don't like Misunderstood. So she don't like none of them. Now, she would always be there, though, when Shelly was there. He would always still be there. I don't know too much about the Kimmy thing because Kimmy and Tracy, they been stopped talking. I don't know much about that. I always thought she liked Misunderstood because she was always there. Misunderstood first started being over there. So, okay, so she don't like none of them? Is it because she's being protected over her? She think they setting her up? Because I truly believe that ain't nothing good can come out of that 5A situation. 5A trying to get her stuff back together. 5A want people to start talking about her again. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. 5A, the one that on the lonely island. She rode by herself, except for QB Daddy, aka Diddy over there. Well, except for him, she wants to be alone with him, but now she wants to make kumbaya with everybody. No, we can see right, we'll see through. And I hope Tracy be careful to see through that too. Yes, okay to make up with people. Yes, whatever. And this is YouTube. I get it. All of that, okay? But some people you just can't even have a virtual friendly YouTube ship with on here. Because they're gonna stab you in the back. They're gonna stab you in the back. I'm telling you, you just can't do it. So, and you already been down that road with 5A. It all started when Tracy used to do the YouTube news. 5A got mad because she thought she was exempt. Tracy was doing some news that happened with her. She got mad at Tracy for that reason and came on talking about, I finna start doing the YouTube news. Yeah, now y'all those around know that's the truth. She did that to her first. Y'all know that's the truth. But if I don't get along with their kinfolk, I don't expect a good friendship from them. Keep as acquaintance only. If you don't get along with their kinfolk, sometimes you got to cry rather than put your hands on someone. But I ain't see nothing wrong with that, though. Yeah. So let me get back to the Jay Wilson. So I had a lot of laughs with that yesterday. I mean, Jay Wilson, I'm sorry, I even wrote something funny in the chat, you know, because what was going on. I enjoyed the joking too. I did. About the 255 in the hamburger. Because see, Jay Wilson, you'll be the first one talking about people. Look, y'all remember when ZX didn't have $20 in his account? Oh my God, Jay Wilson would not let up. He would not let up, and he still didn't bring up that old stuff right now to this day. But he went to the bank and didn't have $20 on his card. Then they say he cut the card up. I don't know why he cut up. Number 255. Yeah, but it wasn't number 255 on the menu. It wasn't really $2.55 on the card. And they said when the bank card may have been a debit card, and if it's a debit card, why you have to have a debit card? You can't have a bank account. I don't know what that proved though. When they say he cut his card up, I guess they're supposed to prove something. I don't know, but girl, I know you think that was funny last night. Now I know she gonna have some on that too, but she said Jay Wilson is a self-drag. Well, he is. And I was surprised that Food Junkie joined like that. I had never saw Food Junkie clown as much as he was doing last night. I mean, it was a pretty good live because I was just saying he was doing some jokes last night. I never heard him doing no jokes like that. But anyway, y'all, that's what's going on the streets. Now I'm gonna go off of YouTube for a second, y'all. Are you guys still keeping it with Shanquilla? Because now, among all the other YouTubers and most of the bigger ones on here, they talking about the interview that Nancy Grace did with Shaquilla's mother, was the best interview yet on here because she really dived into some things. Okay, she had professionals on the panel. She had a physician on there that was a medical coroner. She had an attorney on there. She had her mother to talk about the timeline, which proved to Nancy Grace and others, and I'm kind of convinced too that they didn't tell the true timeline. When they called that girl's mother, the girl was already alive. And how could they work on somebody there for 3 hours at the 15 minutes CPR, whatever you get, ain't coming back? They ain't coming back. Anyway, y'all have, and I have to, when I get off here, go watch everybody's stuff. But I watched some of Nancy Grace and I've listened to other opinions. But yeah, Nancy Grace did. And the mother really talked friendly. It wasn't no one word answers and stuff. And then people start writing in there. No, it was funky. Me neither. When I looked at him talking about it, he was saying something about the lady didn't cry, didn't show no emotion. We don't know how that lady broke down right after she got the call of what happened. And now that grief is turned to anger, she wants justice for her daughter, and everybody agree different. Or maybe she's trying to hold her, be strong to get all this taken care of. And once it gets everything said and done, she might break down. But if she hasn't, girl, I wish she would, because I don't want, when you hold stuff in, that can run your pressure up, be stroke, whatever. I hope she's not grieving inwardly like that too hard. But so, yeah, I know I'm way off, but I'm just letting y'all know everybody I watched yesterday. So it was Nancy Grace and Funky didn't even, he said that the father grieving, but it's strange the woman ain't been grieving. Maybe she do behind closed doors. Maybe when she do interviews, she want to be strong and doing interviews to where the father is a little bit more emotional, but that's fine. That's his only child. He ain't gonna have no grandkids or whatever the case. But everybody grieve different. So I'm not gonna go into too much detail about that though, because I need to get up here and watch her some more. But I'm glad she's on the case because Nancy Grace, she don't play. She get things done. She covered that Casey Anthony case from well, she covered a lot of cases. So I don't know. I like Nancy Grace, you know, and I think she used to be, how could I put it, just over dramatic, you know, when she say so. She used to be so dramatic. We used to watch her all the time. As a matter of fact, she is somewhere on a podcast on hers, but a news channel somewhere. So I'm gonna have to start watching. I didn't know she's 63 years old though. I didn't know that. I remember when she had a child, she was so happy. That's all she was talking about. She would always compare her child to how she couldn't do that to a baby. She can't understand how Casey would do that to a baby. But yesterday, Lady Nick, when I listened to you though, I think me and you in disagreement when you said her father. You think her father has something to do with it. I don't. That didn't come up until she really needed an alibi way later down when she called herself. That girl didn't tell the truth about nothing. She ain't telling the truth. When you ask her name, she ain't telling the truth. Right now to this day, that lady ain't telling the truth, but nothing. Something is wrong with her. She's past habitual liar. I don't know what you call that when you pass that. That woman has a psychological problem. Something is terribly wrong with her. For y'all, the young ones that was probably still in the early 20s or whatever back then when she came out, wasn't interested in watching Nancy Grace like that. That woman was crazy. And she's still crazy for her to even come do another show like people forgot her. And the only reason why she got away, I'm gonna tell y'all why she got away. After everything was said and done, she is found not guilty. That's when the jurors was able to see everything that people out in the public were seeing. And they spoke up and said, had they got all of that information, they would have found her guilty. There's a lot of stuff they wouldn't allow. They wouldn't allow in. And that's how she got off. And then they say they charged too high up. They should have put manslaughter or something because they couldn't get a conviction of murder. Well, murder, whatever I said it already, murder. And that's how she got away. They was on the news saying they didn't know that this happened. And they didn't know about all the lying in the jail. They didn't show the jurors all that stuff. And that's how she got away. I'm glad, Lady, when you do the next part, I was very interested. You know, making me think, wow, all that did happen. But I don't believe the father said, look what you done. Your mother's gonna be mad. Go, I'm gonna hide my. No. Yeah, that man was so hurt when she came with that story, because first it was some old story that happened before that. And she said that the baby's father was unalived in a car accident or something like that. Nobody still to this day knew who that baby daddy is. And a lot of people thinking that the reason why she did that to the little girl, because the boyfriend she was with at the time said he would never want to marry nobody with children. He was calling himself trying to let her down easy. And after that happened, they didn't even know. He take the baby at the mama house, and the mama take the baby over with some nanny, and she found some lady's name that just happened to find a random name, Zanata or something like that, which it was a lady for real with that name, but she wasn't a nanny in real life for real. She just pulled up a name, and they happened to be somebody with that name. Y'all, that girl is just as crazy, but it's an interesting story for y'all didn't watch it. Lady Nika covered it very well yesterday. She really did. We just don't agree right here. I don't think that I don't agree with, though. I think we don't agree. That man ain't did nothing like that. Him and his mother, they loved it, but everybody had different grievances even back then. So I wish the jury could have got all the info put in there, but he didn't. Let me see. If I talk 30 minutes yet, yeah. You should never believe initial info coming out of case in the cases at the time. Is correct? Okay. Catch up with the chat now. Good morning, Rose. Exactly. I remember how amazed I was when I would watch Trayvon Martin's mother. She was absolutely stoic, and I don't see how. Yeah, and then when it's all said and done, it just let loose. You know what I'm saying? Everybody agreed different. So that's the part I didn't agree with Funky Geneva. And then the part with Nancy Grace. Yeah, I think she was more thorough with asking questions. She's getting them timelines together. Y'all got it. Any of y'all just still watching that, because still every day there's something different. Go watch Nancy Grace. Never mind, you're talking about another interview. Okay. Yeah. She would be oh yeah, very, man. You go watch it when you get a chance. You're gonna and everybody is talking about the Nancy Grace interview. Yeah. I know, and she was so dramatical, and she just loved her baby. She had a baby. She had a kid like in her 30s. I think that's why she was just so dramatical, you know, but she just loved the fact she had a baby. You remember that L7? Yeah. She's a liar. Good morning. Let me see. I'm going to catch up with the chat, y'all. That's what I'm saying, Lady Nigga. That's the only reason why she was found innocent. They didn't put all that line. And then she had them people go to the Disney World, Disneyland, wherever she said she worked at. Took them all the way in there to the, then finally get down there. I don't work here. Oh, that girl was a trip. She kept that lie, but she worked her office. The people didn't know her, and she's walking down, speaking to everybody. Hi, hi. People looking at a stranger, speaking back, hi, and thinking in their mind, how I know you or something. Till she got to the bitter end of that hallway, and then she finally turned around, told them, I don't work here. Now, y'all ain't that sick? Oh, them jail interviews. Oh my God, on the phone, Mama, I feel it. She's gonna come back. I can just feel she's okay. I mean, to the bitter end. Y'all got to go watch this story. Lady, you gonna do the second part, I think. And then Nikki, you say it was another part to it? Yeah, because I can't, you know, explain it like she did, but she does good. She does good story time. She told it pretty good. Jose Baez and his team did their job. Unfortunately, she walked on that charge despite we all knew. Exactly. And that made him popular. That was his first major case. He hadn't been to law school. He hadn't been having no big cases. So everybody was thinking, oh, she gonna get away with it because he in his spirit, but she got away with it because they didn't allow a lot of stuff in there. But he was good though. That's why Susan and her boys trying to be with some man. Y'all, that's just sick. Man, tell me you don't love my kids, you gonna get your ass up out of my house. Get from around me, don't speak to them, nothing. It ain't all this serious, all these men out here, they said plenty fish in the sea. Yeah, she did. She did sue, didn't she? Because people started looking at her and thinking she was this person that really was a nanny. You know, wow, and went to an empty apartment and everything. I don't even think she knew there was a nanny tonight. For real, I think she thinks she made up a name or seen a name on the mailbox or somebody mailed or something and just made up a name. A nanny. Why couldn't she just say a babysitter too? That's how she used to think. You know what I'm saying? She can tell I got a babysitter. And then for her mother to go for that for 30 days with the baby, was the baby. So she would come home and stay home for 3 days and say, well, the baby with the nanny. And mother want to know why you ain't bringing the baby home to see us. The baby with the nanny. After a week, if I don't see my grandbaby every week like I do, sometimes she don't spend the night every weekend, but if she don't FaceTime me or something, and a week go by, because she FaceTime me all the time. She got her little gadget. She'll FaceTime me. And if I don't hear her for a week, y'all don't think I'm driving over there? Where's Nyla? She ain't FaceTime me. Where's she at? I want to see her. No, and if the first time was she over her friends, she had her cousins or something, because he gonna say cousin, because that is where she go. We don't believe not going to with no family at the real. She got cousins, you know, from her mother's side too as well. Okay, fine. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll FaceTime tomorrow. And then the second day go by, I'll no, go get her. I want to see her granny, wanted to come spend the night with her. No, I ain't going no 30 days, even though I know my daughter-in-law, my son, do not like, but I'm just saying. Now, I'm not going no 30 days. I'm used to seeing her damn near every day since she's going. Of course, I babysit. I had her in my daycare, but she wasn't going nowhere else with nobody. And I meant that. And now she's, how old is my grandbaby? 9. You know, you speak up so if something did happen, she would be scared to tell old granny. Believe that, because I teach her she can talk to granny about anything that she wants to. Yeah, pathological liar. I'm catching up. Good morning, Brianna Simone, the girl. That was a good live yesterday too with Heat Wave on there. And I think that upset. Yeah, that's because Tracy was on at the same time as you. I think I had about 2. Well, I got up to 3 gadgets. So I talked about that right before you came on right now. I think that's what it was. Well, we're Nancy Grace. Let me tell you exactly. But just Google Nancy Grace. But then you're gonna see all the bigger YouTubers talking about her too. But she's on something that's a part of Fox News or something like that. And she, you got to watch her. I'm gonna tell you. I think what's the lady name? Sherelle. She did a pretty good thing talking about it too. And all those guys did. I can't think of all the names, but all those bigger YouTubers talked about it. So let me tell you who talked about it over here. I think did good. But she's on, Nancy Grace is on 8 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. Let me tell you. Okay. This lady right here, let me turn it down. I want to play her. She did good too. Jamie, that's me. Of course, the lead attorney did it. Bells, a lot of the bigger YouTubers talked about Nancy Grace interview. But I want to find her extra channel for you that I watched. That's I'm going to go back to that because that's what I'm going to go to when I'm up here today. Yep, that's what I'm going to. So I'm going to tell you what channel she's on. She's on NBC.com, Nancy Grace, Uncovering Thrilling True Crime, NBC.com. Injustice with Nancy Grace. Go watch it for yourself. You don't want to just see all the YouTubers talking about it because they'll crime story with Nancy Grace, Dale Carson. A lot of these people I didn't watch you. I didn't know them. I'm looking at a lot of more people talked about the Nancy Grace. Wow. But anyway, yeah, that's where you go. Now, one thing I got, let me see, I'm past that. Let me catch up with the chat. Yeah, she interviewed her mother. She interviewed her mother. That's what I'm talking about now. Everybody thought that was a great interview. Yep, she did. Let me see. Now, I'm not going to play it, but just look at any of those big YouTubes we be looking at. The Gossip Girl did good too. Now, the Gossip Girl was the first one that I saw talking about Nancy Grace's interview a few days ago, because this happened a few days ago, y'all. I just didn't come on and talk about it because I didn't watch it all, but I watched more of it late last night and this morning. And that's why I'm speaking on it at all. So Gossip Girl did good too. Commission reviews, which we know what that is. That's used to be over here. Divine Delight. A lot of people talking about it. I like to play it, but wow, look at that. She did other interviews too. Oh, I got to really start watching Nancy Grace again. I didn't know she was still around like that. Nancy Grace take on Shaquilla Case. Okay. I got to seem like this gonna be good too over here on Reddit. So she on the case. That lady gonna get to the bottom of it. Let me move on. Oh, okay. I forgot to drop the link. Let's see, I've been on here 42 minutes. Good morning, Purple Peach. Diving. Who was you into it with over there? When I was watching, who was I was watching yesterday? And New Mexico was in that chat. And that was Heatwave's chat, yeah. And somehow your name is coming up in the chat. And he's under this name, Poe Derek. And this Poe Derek person said that Diamond wanted me to come on here and call people the N-word, but I wouldn't do it. You know, this. And I'm thinking, do he really know who Poe Derek is? But anyway, a lot was going on in that chat yesterday. Yeah, a lot was going on there. Your name was being brought up for some reason. I don't quite understand why, but Poe Derek kept saying stuff towards you. Now, had you ever got into with him before? Oh, she got a new show about hair. On her show, she breaks it all the way. She does, Cobra. That's what I'm saying. She's good. She really is good. Exactly. It ain't got enough attention to finally get to Nancy Grace, because in October when it happened, wasn't around until her mother said that it was Black Twitter and some Instagram that got that story out there, which in return had started having big YouTubers talk about it, and it just got around to all of us. Then it got to the main news because they heard the outcry. You know what I'm saying? They heard, it wouldn't have got out there like that. That's why they thought they can get away with it, because this girl was just unknown, because she was a businesswoman, just like any regular businesswoman in any town or city. But it got out there, and it made it to major news streams. Now they made it to Nancy Grace. Shoot, I'm telling you. Good morning, Keisha. Oh, wait, these new Nancy Grace interviews you're talking about. Yes. Yes, Brick Girl. Yes. Okay. I'll try my links to y'all. Got some you want to talk about me. I don't care. Yeah, I'm looking for everybody this morning. I said, let me watch somebody for about 10, 15 minutes before I come on. I didn't see nobody. I said, oh, okay, well, everybody tired. Y'all stayed up late. I made it a point not to deal with him. I don't know him. I don't know where he gets off, but I do know of his word. Oh, yeah, he was talking as if he knew you or something. Kept saying she was calling Black women. Yeah, you saw it too, Betty. You was over there, yeah. He started calling women the N-word. And he said that Diamond was telling him to come on here and call us the N-word. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, Ray Black. I was wondering, do Heat Wave know who that was? Did she even read her chat? Good morning, goddess. Okay, Sabrina Clark, thanks for dropping by. Okay. Okay, so stop. Let me get out of the chat because every time I look at it, I forget to go ahead and do the link like I said I was. I've been making good time the last few mornings, huh? Well, yesterday I kind of went above. I didn't even know that we were supposed to be going, what time it was. Get over to the den. Somebody told me the den on. I said, oh, okay. Because I normally would check first, but the one morning I didn't, the den was on. Well, the Diamond said, it sounds like she just got off the boat. That's why people talk. Oh, you said that, Diamond? Diamond, that's not racist. Did you say that, girl? Is that why? Just got off what boat? Wow, okay. Never would think she and Tracy would depart for one another. Nobody thought that. That's why I understood your emotion. To her meaning, heat wave people say worse things out there than the heat wave people. What people, Diamond? Who you talking about? I don't care what I said to her meaning. Heat wave people. What people, Diamond? What are you talking about? What do you mean heat wave people? I'm confused about that one. I'm asking Purple Peach, what does she mean by her people? Because now my mind wondering, what do you mean? But do you understand when you say her people, and then that she's a black lady, people take it as if you saying people. I'm just explaining, and I know you probably didn't mean it that way, but that's the way it's coming off. Then and now I can understand you don't like nobody calling you drug addict and all that kind of stuff. I get it, but when you say her people, that's what I'm saying. When you trying to ask you, what do you mean her people? Because that's the way. Okay, that's the way it's sounding. Diamond White. See that's what you see, Diamond. See what Ronnie Howard saying? That's the way it's coming off. I don't think you meaning it like that, but I'm telling you, that's the way it's coming off for real. And sometimes people will say stuff, I don't know if they realize what they saying or whatever. But and you fight the way you want to fight, but I'm telling you how it's coming off, because if I didn't know the better, I would take it that way. And that's why I'm asking you, so you can let people know you're not going there like that. I'm not going to put up with her. I get it. So clap back at her the best way you can. But I'm asking you, do you understand when you said, what is her people? You stated you were white, married to a black man, while lying to be black. Yeah, and I do remember those days. But do you realize, though, how that sounds? That's all I'm asking you. I'm not going to go there with you trying to. I'm just asking you, do you realize how that sounds? Please hit the like. Thank you. Maybe you think you're coming at her, but when you say her people, some people are going to, she's a black lady, and some people are going to take it as, because you're not talking about her relatives, I'm quite sure. So when you say her people, I'm letting you know what it sounds like. So you can clarify you're not trying to go there like that, so people won't be thinking that. People think because they get black dick. Oh, damn, Manny. I know Manny's going to go there. Diamond, you see what I mean? See how people taking it? We get that, Diamond, but I'm trying to get to you to understand what you're saying. Say whatever you want to say, Purple Peach. I'm not censoring nothing, because I think you thinking along the lines as me, and I'm trying to go there, and that's why I'm asking her and letting her know that what it sounds like. I think she's saying people say worse things, not heat waves, people. Oh, okay. All right then, because I need some clarification, girl. I need some clarification. But that's what, you know what? Mm. So, hello, blessed Mars in chat. When she said off the boat, she meant the slave ships. Diamond is the known racist. Now, you hear it all the time back in the day, about 3-4 years ago in Dutch's chat, and we all used to beef back then, and they used to call you diaper for nuts. Man, you had words back there too. I remember all that, but things came a long way. I didn't per se see you say the racist stuff, but I was starting to hear from too many people. But then I saw you mind over there for the lady that passed. I think her name was Lady P, and used to be over there with QB. Now I'm trying to think. Well, I don't think they would have you around if that was the case. But when you say things like what you're saying now, that's the first thing come to me because I don't care if you blue or purple. I remember you said you was Mexican, mixed with Mexican and white. Then you was white. Then you was Mexican, black and white. You know, like that to where you should be proud of what you are. You know, whatever it is. I even look like so. But so they made a point. This person just said, you said your people. You talking about people coming off the boat. Mm-hmm. You see, you done started some girl when you said that. Now I don't even got to go there. These people already said in the chat. You got to pay attention to what you're saying because that's the way it's coming off. Off the boat. Ooh, and I have to move along for this because my mind going there for where. Diamond supposedly said, Miss Cruiser, since you can't see her, evidently she got you blocked. She's mad at Heat Wave and said something about her people. I got to get up there. Can somebody tell her exactly what she said? She acting like her people off the boat. Somebody, let me get somebody that just said that, repeated in my chat. I'm not trying to go up there and find it. And that's why everybody taking it the wrong way. Slaves are brought here on the boat. She said you're quick to burn me at the stake. No, when I said boat, I meant Jamaican immigrant. I ain't quick to say nothing. I ain't the only one saying this. I'm going by what you said. And I'm trying to tell you how that looks and what it sounds like. And so maybe you're not meaning it like that. And that's why I'm trying to explain this to you. But I'm telling you now, some people are quick to think that though. You see, you're looking at my chat. Heat Wave is not Jamaican. That was years ago. I remember that, California German. See how you just offended everybody? That's what I'm trying to tell you. If you didn't mean it that way, you know, let us know. I mean, I think apology in the article when you said you're a people. See, I'm one of her people. And that's why I'm trying to explain it to you that you probably didn't mean that. Trust me. Anybody just jump you for nothing. We asked you what you meant. That's all. If you didn't mean it that way, say it, because that's how everybody taking it. Good morning, Miss B-Town. Okay, I think I'm gonna marinate on this one. That's how she said it, Colesworth. Okay, that's how she said it. Miss Cruiser, she said Heat Wave needs to speak more clear. She sounds like she just got off the boat. What boat? There's a lot of people over here in the United States got accents. And that's why they're taking it that way. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm taking it that way too. That's what I'm asking. But please clarify yourself. I don't want to think that's how you're going. Rather the U.S. or the Caribbeans don't be talking about damn boats. Because the only boats I know was back in the day, the slave ships. So if you're not saying that about us, just say it. Diamond just tried to set up Reed with Jason. What? Oh, y'all be doing a lot, huh? I don't know where Heat Wave is from. Okay, but I'm glad you're hearing me. So do you agree? Do you understand now why we taking it that way? You know what I'm saying? Because, people was, I got to get off of it right now, okay? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we are her people. It does sound racist. That's what I'm trying to get her to see what I'm saying. I'm not trying to go there with you. I'm trying to, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. I don't think you was trying to come off like that. I hope not, but people said that you say racist stuff. See, I was just talking about how the guy was in Heatwave's chat, Poe Derek, saying that you were trying to get him to call us the N-word, but you don't have to. But he'd been doing that anyway, way from the Wadi days. I know it when I used to mod over there. But, and then I was wondering, was Heatwave reading her chat? And that's what I was talking about. See? Oh, well, that's what I was saying. I remember diving from Kelly Love's channel because we all used to beef with her back then. You know how we used to go back and forth, not the way they're doing it these days. And then somewhere along the line, I guess, I got to think, well, she must not be, I didn't hear her say it myself bad. I saw her over there hanging with Lady P and QB. She was a moderator over there. And I'm thinking, and I know how Diddy is. We ain't gonna go for no prejudice stuff. And I didn't think she would, the lady that passed back then. So I just said, okay. Did you see her photo? Whose photo, y'all? I'm gonna get off that door. It's taking up my time. I'll marinate that. I'll come back with that. Diving can possibly be back saying you people. See, because when something go wrong, and the first thing somebody say you people, and people gonna take it a certain way. When you say, if you talk to a black person and you say you people, well, you people meaning black people. Okay. Okay. No, I'm glad you said that. Then maybe she diamond, even if you weren't referring to slavery, just saying getting off the boat is still a racist term. That's what I'm trying to tell her, Miss Toby. I don't know. I think she thinks she was just coming at whoever it is she's coming at. And I'm trying to get her to see, and that's why all the chat is saying all that. And she is trying to say to me, I think she didn't mean it like that. And I was trying to get her to say what she meant and just say you didn't mean it like that. See, but people say you've been doing this for years. Jermaine's got a vote. Let me put my Malcolm X glasses on because I don't see or understand what she's saying. And I know. And, some people, like sometimes some Caucasians that never was raised around black people but they go to college and meet some black people and they be friends with them and stuff, but they still be naive and they will say some stuff, not realizing what they're saying because they didn't be around. I've seen that happen before too. So I don't know. Some people just kind of ignorant to still a lot of racist terms that they don't understand and see that as racist. Because I'm quite sure I say some things too, but I don't be meaning for a whole race of people. When I'm saying something about somebody, I have tunnel vision and I'll let y'all know I'm going to this person, but I'm not going to talk about a whole race of people. But that's what I'm trying to get her to see what that means. And I don't know if you knew that or not, but my chat seems to think that. And I kind of thought that too. So I ain't going to lie. See, now read what Toya said. Are you indicating and to know that Africans who were stolen were brought on boats to this hemisphere? What kind of stupid issues that you sound ignorant? Diving, do you even have a past? See, that's what I'm saying. You done stirred everybody up. That's why I'm asking you to just say to me, no, you didn't mean it like that. And I don't think that they equal the same thing, though. If somebody tell you you on drugs, people would lie on me, telling me I was on drugs, lipstick out and ran with it. Somebody came on here and lied on me. But I don't think that they equal what you saying, though. Just tell us she don't sound like she on dope too. Whoever, whatever you're saying. Well, that's fine too. So you do sound like you probably ignorant to the fact that sound racist. So I'll leave it right there for a minute. Retrospect, so that makes it okay. So she say off the boat if it's a white person from you. Because when people say off the boat, they think about slavery days. That's the first thing, coming to mind. So that's why everybody taking it like that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So if you didn't mean it that way, just say it. Diamond thought she had us because people were talking about heat wave. Nah, baby, you racist. See, people's okay. We keep saying this, but however we keep. Oh, we see it. I see it every day here in my real life. Of course I do. But I want to apologize because it went down in my chat. I don't know about getting. Oh, let's let that lady come over and say all that racist stuff, this and that. You know what I'm saying? No, I kind of did give her benefit of the doubt. She thinks she's going at somebody. Because I'll be the first one to say, get your peckwood ass off of out of my chat. I'll be the first one to say that y'all know I don't play that. Yeah, there's a lot of people, and not just people from Jamaica, whatever, still have their accents. A lot of people, been on here for years and still have their accents. Yep. Let me move on, y'all. I'm trying to go there right now. Y'all, I can't even get upset. Oh, please read my post to you. Thanks. Let me go. I got to go back up. Hope it ain't too far back up. Okay, here we go. Is this it? I just read that. You said, why am I'm not necessarily asking an apology. I'm trying to ask her. And I gave benefit of the doubt. This is not new. We know it's not new. I see it every day in my life. I just said that. No, it's not new. If they do apologize, and I said they, and I guess I do mean Caucasian, whatever, when they say stuff to us racist, if they do apologize, no, they still mean it. See, I can admit that when I said they, I meant Caucasians. I can admit that when they apologize. No, I don't know what both you mean, but I'm moving from it. I don't know what both. It's good that she's Caucasian and unacceptable to be condescending like that. Girl, you got my chat mad at you. I ain't got to say nothing. Meanwhile, my angry mother came on a plane. American, oh, wow, people really, everybody took that the way it sounded. Black folks made to this heat, but mad at Diver for doing the same thing. Okay, exposed TV. All those comments about Bangladesh, black folks made this heat. But now I don't know about no Bangladesh. The only thing I know about Bangladesh, I think, was that lady over there that was on Pizarro's panel. She from somewhere. It speaks 6 languages. I think that's where I heard that from. Good morning, sweet Lo. Learned the hard way about everybody to barbecue, letting folks get too comfortable, but that's just colleges who came over here to people and were hard to understand as well. Yeah, so we can even go back there too. When they came over here and took the Indians' land, and they found it. Christopher, y'all, when I was a student, they were talking about Christopher Columbus discovered America. They said nothing about the Indians. But by the time my kids got in school, then they started teaching them, oh, they were here first. The Indians were here first. They were saying they was first because they was the first ones that came over and learned their trade and stuff and started killing them off. Learn how to plant food, make pottery, make clothes, do all kind of stuff, and then start killing them off. I can't think of not one race that they didn't do nothing to tell the truth about it. I know y'all can't either. Yeah, so yeah, just feel free to say what you want to say. I'm not censoring nobody, but yeah, you're right about that purple peach. So that what you meant when you said you saying too much? No, you're not. You just saying what it is. I was taught way different than some of y'all that's 50 and down. Yeah. They didn't tell us nothing about the Indians here. I learned that through my kids by the time they got to school. I told my children they used to teach us nothing but Christopher Columbus discovered America and that the Indians were savages and all that kind of stuff. Good morning, Avatar. It's the snow. Oh, you know what? When I first saw this Avatar, I read it as driving is white. I was going to say, oh, you driving in the snow? That's what I'm going to say. And I had to take a second look. You said diving is white as the snow in the North Pole. Oh, so you know diving? You saw it? And by the way, I played your little video yesterday. That was hella funny with that card, with that little thing like that. But anyway, it depends on who's saying it to. Okay. Okay, Jill's conference. So, but that's what I'm saying. She have to say it the way she mean it. She was just calling her immigrant. Now, I don't know. Wow. Oh, you saw her picture on Cry's wall. That's the name of the channel because I hear that name all the time. Let me look for that. I'm gonna look for that channel. What time is it? What time is it? Okay. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Okay. I'm checking on something. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Everyone pulls up on my dead avatar salon. Diamond, just stop answering right now at this point because it seems like the comments are getting worse and worse. If you didn't mean it the way, if you meant it the way this person said, that's all I'm saying. Trying to move on from it now. People are gonna keep commenting, so and then that's gonna keep you, just let it go right now because I can't even bring myself to that mindset right now. And I know it's gonna marinate in my mind. I know it is, but I'm trying not to let it marinate like that and go that way. So just drop it for right now. Just drop it. Just drop it for right now. Y'all ever hear somebody saying something sometime and it don't sound right and you know it's not right? Especially if you sound racist, but you can't bring yourself to get mad in that moment and it's gonna marinate in your mind. I'm trying not to do that. I have been good at not being beefified, messy, and doing the most. I've really been trying. And I think I've been succeeding. But the more you keep doing that, that's what I'm saying. The more you keep doing that, you know what I'm saying, it's just gonna make it worse. I'll be want to have me some a good chat sometime. I mean, good thing. I don't, but because now if I got to go there, I will. Y'all know it. And everything y'all saying is true though. It's not a normal party. It's not. Okay, let me get back up to what Manny said. What? Yeah, they seem to think they make us feel good. You know what I'm saying? When they say they cook some good cream. Oh, I fried some chicken today. Well, yeah, I get exactly what you said, Manny. Yeah. You saying that remind me of what's his name to play golf when he won the tournament? And one of the guys that was jealous that a black person won. And they picked their own menu. What we gonna have? Collard greens and watermelon, chicken, watermelon. They'll say that stuff. Y'all, I'm gonna move on along though, y'all. Oh, come on, Diamond. A lot of people say people on drugs. That's what I'm saying. Please let that go. People been saying I'm on cocaine and shit all down Lipstick Alley. Chopper put that out. Now I'm not going there like that. Now I'm asking you to stop. I understand you didn't like that. I do. See, I'm trying to move away from it right now. I really am trying to move away from it. I don't think that those two right there compare. I don't think it's equal for somebody saying you're on drugs to talk about a boat, because people thinking about the slavery boats are how slavery brought them here back in the day. So when somebody say you're on drugs, you're gonna say something racist? Is that what you're telling me? See, I don't want to go there right now, okay? Come on now. I don't want to go there right now. Let's walk on Diva Tomboy Community Wall. You can clearly see, okay, I'm trying to move away from it now, get back to my commentary. I mean, I understand, I don't like nobody saying I'm on drugs either. I really don't. But I think that's a big difference. That's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? The first thing you talk about is a boat. That's the big difference. That's how racist as hell. Fuck, that is racist. Off the boat, off what fucking boat? See, just drop it for a minute now. Let me move on. Shit. Damn, I want to drop my link again. Off the boat is not worse than a ring, child, but I'm going to just mind and be quiet. Y'all got to be quiet. I don't know, Ronnie, but I'm trying to get away from it. Yeah, it is a melting pot. Yeah, when Tiger Woods won the Master Championship, Fuzzy Zola, I didn't remember his name, was the one who said that about having fried chicken. Well, I mean, yes, sure did. Now, that was racist too, because some people don't think, well, he knew it was racist. He knew what he was doing. But some people that's your friends and that really, and didn't raise up around blacks, like I said, went around other races, they think they be making you feel good as if, I know your culture. I like your food. I think I cook some watermelon greens and chicken. Like that's making the person happy. Some people just ignorant like that. I mean, really. And I know some of y'all done ran into people like that don't know how to have a conversation and stuff. They first time they've been around any blacks is when they leave their parents' house and go to college. I know I'm asking us to stop now. I get it. You don't like nobody saying you're on drugs, but you got to realize sometimes some things sound very racist, as you can see by my chat. And I'm trying to get away. I'm trying to let my mind to wrap around that right now. Now I'm going to drop my link one more time. Let me see something. I'll wait for somebody to advertise. So we're going to forget she called QB. Is that why her and QB broke up, Miss Intel? Because like I said, she was moderating for the lady that's unlive right now. I think it was Lady P. And so I'm thinking, okay, she couldn't be all what people saying, because I know they didn't play that over there like that. And my run-in was on Duchess Kelly Love, because everybody was feuding back then. And I was one of the ones that also used to say diving for nuts. Everybody should say it, and she know that back then. Everybody would have a drag for everybody. My drag was my wig, my hair, my age, the same old drag I got right now to this day. But somewhere along the line, I think what Chopper put out that I'm on some cocaine and my husband and diapers and stuff, and now they won't let that go. You know what I'm saying? But that don't get me that upset though. I mean, if you know something ain't true, I don't care about nobody saying I'm on something I know I'm not. Yeah, I'll drop it again. I thought I dropped it once. Yeah. Because I know back in the day, we used to do that. And it was always in Duchess Kelly Love chat. And that was during the day when you said, Diamond, you was mixed, you was Mexican and white. Then you was black and white, whatever. Be proud of whatever the hell you are. Nobody care. Shoot, nobody care. I'm black. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. James, that's James Brown. One more time. I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Yes, indeed. So that's why they broke up for real, though. I never knew what happened. All I know they was close. TV child, please, you don't even call out Kimmy for her hypocrisy. Like what on the chat? Yeah, y'all, speaking of Kimmy now, this ain't me, y'all, this the YouTube. Who was that put that picture up of Kimmy? I don't know if it's Kimmy or not, but I'll put it on my community board. Girl, y'all know I put pictures and stuff on my community board, huh? Dive mixed with sea mud. She claims to be a deep sea dead diver. There goes the link. Yeah, AT, sorry about this diving, got me fucked up. There goes the line. Say it loud. Like you mean it. Good morning, Tufu Alley.
Hey, Bless, how you doing? The chat is saying that you sound constipated when you do that. You okay?
Well, I was mimicking that girl, that lady over there, Lady Love, because she looked like James Brown. Say it loud. She got nerves enough to put my pictures up there and Photoshop them. You know, because everybody knows it's beautiful.
Well, Photoshop her back then.
I did. I put the James Brown picture up. But I don't care. Okay, and I'm glad you said that. Let me back up a little bit, y'all. I'm getting back to my commentary now because I'm not trying to go somewhere real quick right now. But
but David is married to a whole black man, though. David is married to a whole black man.
Hold on 1 minute. I'm trying to tell the chat. Let me move the space too. I'm trying to tell the chat. Also by Carrie's chat panel, yeah. Do y'all know that Lovey Love got on the panel comparing herself to Heat Wave? Well, because some of y'all was there. What's going on with Heat Wave, Tracy? Yeah, because me and Debbie was like that, and all I was trying to do was help Debbie and guide her and teach her. I'm listening to myself. I'm listening to this drunk. She can help herself. I forgot to say that part, y'all. That's all I really wanted to say. She got up there to try to make it by herself, like the way she jumped up and draw Miss Pizarro panel and then just start talking all off. Don't even be on subject about what was going on. But go ahead, Tufu Alley, while I look at this picture.
No, I was just saying that we need to stop excusing Diamond's behavior because she's married to a whole.
I'm not excusing anything, though. I'm
not
really
you,
not
you. But I'm just saying, like she's married to a whole black man and act like she don't know what's offending black people. So that's just weird to be. But some people get their rocks off on that kind of stuff.
And do you understand? Some people just really ignorant like that too. I think she really didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
No. She's not ignorant. She's willfully, purposely, like racially inciting stuff.
Wow. Well, my chat seems to think so, and that was the first thought within my mind too. That's why I kept asking, "What do you mean? Just what do you mean?" But both, and at the same time, I'm having a nice time in my chat. I'm trying. I really, if you notice, I be trying not to do certain stuff, but sometimes I get pushed to do it, and that's why I totally let it go because it was starting to get to me. Then it's marinating now, and I'm trying not to get there. Sometimes it's hard.
No, I understand. I totally understand.
Yes,
just like she said, she has the right to say the N-word because she's part of the community. What community?
No, you're not. And I said that before on a lot of my lives. Always said I can't stand a person to think just because they're married to a black person, they can come on here and call me a ninja. And I see a lot of that in real life too. Even these youngsters, they get a bunch of melanated friends, and they feel like, dig, what's up, dig, what's up, dig. I don't like that at all. I just don't get it, and I don't like it. But this generation let them do that. No, I don't like that. And you're right, people do. They do that, but you can't do that with me.
I agree, but don't you think it's kind of hypocritical if you have your major musicians in the black community, saying it during their shows and in their records, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but and that's something, and that's like I say, these generations, that's something we'll never get rid of, and we'll never ever get rid of races because you still got people teaching their kids to come up like that, like the little boy was taught to stand out there with the flag and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I guess we'll never get rid of that. Never, ever. You see how it's being talked about even around right now, still to this day.
Bless you.
And I feel like though, and soon something happened, the first thing you want to go to is something that's racist, and you're not realizing it's racist for real, but you saying that it was done on purpose.
But Bless, don't believe that. That's what she gonna say. She gonna play that dumb blonde role. Like I didn't know that, but she knows that.
Well, I'm just saying that I
No, I'm
thought like
saying.
thinking like everybody else. I didn't believe it fully, but I was trying to actually let me see somebody back here. I was trying to get her to say exactly what it was. You know
Bless
what I'm
that
saying?
next.
I don't, you know what I'm saying? Shit, it was racist. I admitted that. I'm telling y'all that. I'm not, but I'm trying to find out if she meant it that way because she's saying she's not. That's all I'm trying to say. Did somebody saying she did? Some saying they did. I don't know. Good morning, Toya.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, making sure you can hear me better this time. Good morning,
Okay.
everyone.
Good morning, Toya.
Hello, Toya.
Um, Hi. I just want to say that we give some of these white supremacists way too many passes, and we are the first to jump on each other if we say one thing wrong. While we have some of these people in the sector, not all, and I'm not calling all white people white supremacists because they're not, but certain people like Diven and that musty, misty, see you next Tuesday, come into these sectors just because they get too comfortable and they think it's okay for them to spout their ignorance and their uneducated racist thoughts. I am so sick and tired of some of these people thinking that it's okay. Some of us are willing to fight and hurt each other rather than go after some of these people that say these things to us.
Let
That
me
don't
see
make
if this.
sense to me.
Let me see if this Debbie. Good morning, Debbie.
Hi, Miss Bless. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I wait my turn.
And I
Okay.
will say this for we know what fresh off the boat means. It does mean it is an offensive term to immigrants and what have you. But we are part of diaspora. And if you weren't so goddamn stupid, you would know that most of us on this hemisphere came on a boat. So of course we're going to take offense to it. And I'm really tired of some of us being xenophobic toward each other just because we have accents. Honey, we are all over the world. Some of these people need passports to go see some of us in other places. Like this, dive in. I trolled the F out of Misty. You might be next. I don't like your type. I really don't like your type. If you want to see my dark side, you will. I'll show you fresh off the boat. I will. I'll push you off that boat.
Mm,
Now I will pause.
Go ahead next,
okay.
Debbie.
Okay. Okay, you guys. Wow. I was getting ready to I don't know if you see me in the chat. I don't know I'm blocked or not, but anyway, I went on here and just hit the panel.
No, you're not
Shoot,
blocked.
dang. Okay, Miss Bless, guess what? I was getting ready to leave when I saw that I was getting the temperature check in the room. I was getting ready to walk out the room because I don't know if you were watching yourself, but Miss Bless, your temperature, the chat started moving fast and the temperature, and it was like an uncomfortable feel. Like what you were saying, Miss Bless, at first you was calm, then your temperature would go up. And I said, wait a minute, I wanted Miss Bless knows. So I said, well, maybe I just should leave out of here. But I don't know why that it have to, okay, why do we as some of us as black people dealing with the other color or other country that's coming over is so convenient when we want them to do dirty work for us. That's when us as some of us as black people can claim that we are as one then because they are doing the work like what's his name, like with Jason, when they wanted Jason to do the bad work or do stuff like that. Okay, they don't see no color then. But now when something like this here, when Dive say something like how that she feel, just a few minutes ago, everybody was high-fiving, okay with diving. So diving
No,
out
no,
the way
no.
I
Everybody, I wasn't okay with that, and I told y'all that. And at the
okay,
same
yeah, I
time, I
know.
was trying to keep calm. I do think myself too was racist. That's why I kept telling her, I said, you mean? Because I'm trying to find out you just said something that you were ignorant to. And actually, I'm really surprised none of my moms didn't block her for that statement to tell the truth about it. But no, I'm not, and I'm still not, but I'm just trying. Lately, if y'all haven't noticed, I've been trying not to go there, but for a minute I was going in, I had to calm myself back down. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm not okay with it. So nobody think that. And that's, and she almost took me there, and I was trying not to go there and ask her to stop. because you can't compare drugs to that. That's no comparison. And so I'm saying, okay, this fit the marinate in my mind. I know it is. So, you know, and I need to go ahead and start saying what I'm saying. So I won't let it go like that because, you know, I'm always got took in there like that. And I know I am. And Miss Cruz, to answer you, there ain't no other fucking way. You're right about that.
Okay.
There's no other way to take it. And that's what I was trying to explain to her. There is no other way to take it. So I took it like everybody else, but then she said she didn't mean it like that, but she kept talking about the drug thing, and that's what started getting on my nerves. That's why I got a little heated, because I'm trying to explain to her, that's not equal. You don't bring up the whole vote race thing, because somebody been saying I'm on drugs now for 2 years. That's not equal. What I do, I just clap back and move on. But I'm not gonna, you know, be talking about all that other stuff that I know I can. But go ahead, W.
Must do though. They deflect
and down. Okay.
Yeah,
well, W, I wasn't hollering. Let me tell her though for a minute. So I'm not hollering at you. I'm just telling you how I feel. I don't know if she meant it towards me or what, but you know, I am getting, the more I think about it, I am getting kind of heated. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying not to go there right now. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But she said everybody gave it. No, ain't nobody gave it no pass. We all saw it like that. We all, now go ahead, baby.
That's what they do. Bless. What they do is
I didn't block W though on site. Why would she be blocked? I didn't block W. Let me look at my block list. Go ahead and talk so I can be looking at my block list. I didn't block her on now one of her channels. Go ahead, baby. I'm gonna be looking over here on my other gadget.
That's what they do is they do that to deflect, because they play that, oh, I don't know, I'm sorry. That's the biggest crock of shit that they usually do, to deflect the fact that they know that they said something racially charged. And for her to even, I'm hearing that she's white and indigenous, Mexican and well, it's kind of the same thing. I mean, first of all, to me, you just sound like a straight up Karen. Ain't no indigenous. I'm more indigenous than you, bitch. I'll tell you that right now, okay? Ain't no indigenous people talking about boats. And first of all, obviously, you ain't that bright because you don't know anything about history. Even if you are indigenous, you wouldn't even know about your history. So how stupid do you sound? I mean, I'm really sick and tired of some of these white supremacists coming up in here doing this bullshit. And some of y'all Negroes up in here being her friend, you ain't no better. You ain't no better. I was always side-eyed in that woman since I heard she said N-word. But that's okay. Some of y'all want to keep tap dancing for Massa. Go ahead. Go right ahead.
Oh, wow. And I'm listening to you and I'm reading this statement at the same time too. W, go ahead on somewhere with that bull. Yeah, everyone isn't engaged in New Mexico. If you want to, is that what she was doing? You know, because when I heard that part about giving a pass to something there, that got me a little heated, because I'm not giving no racists on here no pass. I don't want that old white man on here. I don't want Mexico on here, whoever, and none of that. I'm giving nobody no pass. Yeah, so that's just the way I feel. And I can't go there if I want to. Once they show
any
us,
ass.
Huh? Oh, you know, I forgot you was up there too, Foo. I swear I forgot you was up there. I forgot. I wasn't even looking at the gadget. I'm over at this other gadget trying to look at my block list too. I'm over here looking at my computer while I'm listening. I didn't know you was up there. Yeah, like the video, y'all. Come on, like this video.
Well, I'm going to drop down.
You know what, Mexican? And you know, let her do that, because I'm going to be dragging back. Definitely. Then again, I might waste some time. I might not. Go right ahead. Because everybody heard, they heard. As soon as she said it, I started asking her right away, what do you mean? And then I seen I'm not the only one that took it that way.
Maybe she wants to be dragged to the ocean floor, Miss Bless.
And like you said, I'm really surprised that the cop of my Monster-Real, I know which one was black first. I'm surprised she didn't get blacked out the jet. So she said that it stayed there long enough for me to read it. It's, you know, but I didn't block it either, because I'm trying to find out what he was talking about. What boat? What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find out. But that, like I said, I don't know what somebody did a heat wave about some drugs, but like I said, it doesn't equal. It doesn't equal something said like that. Go ahead, one of y'all. I'm looking over here at all these names. Oh, Lord. I don't block much as I could, but I still got a lot blocked because they troll names.
Well,
No,
I'm going to drop down.
Okay.
But you guys have, I'm going to be in the chat. I got to go like the video.
Don't like the video, girl. Y'all like the video. And thanks for coming up, Toya, you know, and I appreciate your opinion too. And ain't nobody wrong with what they're saying right now because everybody thinks the same way.
Diamond, don't drown, bitch. Don't drown.
Oh, Lord.
All right. Bye.
All right. If she helped Tree Donkey doctor my kids with more. Oh, yeah. I remember church day you came on here. Did she help with that?
Tree Donkey.
Well, I don't call her that, but I know what she's saying. You know, I'm not calling. I'm just saying. Okay. I just know what she's talking about.
I guess Tree Donkey is better than Tree Monkey. So.
No, y'all stop that. I sure hope you don't forget about it. No, we're not. W was on po there. What? Let's see now, Michelle White.
What?
They say what? But that ain't nothing new though, because they say she be able to support him. So is that why she was she speaking up for him just then? Because like I can't tend to talk over and don't hear. She was over there, Poe Derrick's. But that's not surprising. W, I don't know why you blocked them looking now, but I understand if she was, it's not surprising because last week she was saying something about she'll go drive Zimmerman around again, but I thought she was doing it for shock value or for people to start talking, you know, for whatever the case may be. She was saying that. Bless Auntie Bless. Yeah, y'all go ahead and bless me. Everybody over here, $335 people send me $1.
No, they need to send you $255.
Yeah, send me $255. I don't want to be like the pastor over there.
Exactly.
You know what? Tufu, you inspired me to name my GoFundMe. You got that insomnia, but much as you talk about me with chitlins, you inspired me to say, forget it, give me a chitlin fund.
You know what, Bless? I was in the store and I saw some chitlins and I thought immediately of you.
Right, well, get them and send them to me. W, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here, Miss Bless.
Okay. Now, let me move this big old face. Now I'm still looking for your name. I don't see it. You got
it's blocked. Don't worry about it. It's blocked. It can stay blocked. Yeah, I'm in there. I see me talking in there, but
okay. Send me your link to that particular channel so I can see. I didn't know you was blocked.
Yeah, Dolby Milton too. It's me. But it's okay. If they got me blocked, that's good. That's fine. I'll be all right. When I can still hear you. And if I have something to say, I know how to hit the link and say it directly to you. But it can stay just like that, Miss Bless. It's all good. Miss Bless, when I was rebooting my tablet here.
Thank you for the cash up. I was going to say your name, but thank you for the $255. Everybody send that $255. Jay Wilson, I got $255. I can help you with some coffee only. Go ahead.
Okay, no, what I was saying, dealing in fact with diving, I was saying dealing in fact with Jason too. You know, it's like that. They don't see color when they push them up, when they want like certain content creators, when they want something evil done to the next person, like the next black I don't want to say like a racism thing. Anyway, I'm just gonna say it, but no offense to nobody. My opinion. When they want something done to the next black person, they'll run to a white person like for Jason to do all this evil stuff. And then they'll take their hand there and they hide behind their back. Okay? But as long as everything is going their way and they getting what they want done, but they want to put diving and who there's Jason, a lot of other people out front when they already broke them off to do dirty work for them. So it's not that I am taking up for diving or taking up for Jason, but you got to call it. We are the cause of a lot of things, what they are saying. Right here, this is technical. We make them feel comfortable, but yeah, hey, that's good. And you do this here for me, so they feel comfortable. So when they come one-sided, after the work that we want, I'm just saying as black people, some of us, after the evil thing that we asked for them to do it for us and we paid them or whatever the case may be, okay, we good. But once our work is done and they come out and they won't stop playing, like with Jason and whatever died,
Were
and say
you
they
giving
won't
him work
stop.
today to do? That's why you was over there? Were you giving him work today to do?
I go with Jason. If I like what he talking about, and if I agree with what he's saying, I agree with what he's saying.
Okay, but you part of the problem.
No, no, I'm not part of the process. No, I'm not.
Yes, you
I didn't say
are.
nothing. No, I'm not. I'm not a part of the process. And if he's saying over there
You are
that it's
part of the
right with what I'm
problem,
saying,
Dubby.
I
Is your
agree or I
okay,
disagree.
Dubby?
I just move on.
Dubby, is your ass black or is it white?
All day long is black. I haven't seen no color no whatsoever.
Okay, so that man is strategically, purposely, intentionally trying to bring down black people.
But still, yeah, when it was convenient, no, it ain't got nothing. I never had nothing. No, nothing. Jason never did no favor, anything for me. I never went that way with him doing anything. I just basically see that others that's was up under his armpit for him to do these things that were for him. But
But
that
what
was
makes you
convenient
think
for
that
them.
you any
Now,
different
when
when
it's
you
all
don't do
done,
what
now
you
they
want
don't
them
want
to
to
do?
play. Like diving, what she just said, this rude comment in the chat. It was way out of order. But look at the things that she have did and who she had hung around. So they don't know when to stop. Well, they know when we sit, but they don't know when to stop. So they make their way it's comfortable here round us and say this thing. But when we want them to do all the wicked stuff to the next black person, it's they cool. It's okay. I love you, diving. Hey, girl, all this kind of stuff going on. But once they go one sided and say whatever that they want to feel in the race, get everybody want to jump. Oh, don't say this and don't say that. But you did not say it when it was all good, when she was doing dirty work for you, and when Jason was doing dirty work for you. Now, when they step out of order at their convenience and say some stuff, not everybody want to, chop up a head. Come on, you got to be one way.
Say something, Toya.
I'm here. Miss Stovey.
Yes.
That exactly what I was just saying a few minutes ago about some of us.
Yeah.
That is the problem. You are the problem. That is exactly what I was talking about. You have more venom for your own sometimes, but you're going to go over there and run to a man that will call you a nigga in 1 second. What sense does that make? And because you enjoy his commentary, that's like me going, well, I like boss's pies, and I know he called me nigga, but that's okay because he got some good ass pies. That's exactly what that is. You we sick bossing over there. You are we sick bossing. You know that? That's a plantation.
I didn't know.
That's a plantation mindset. That's a plantation mindset.
Okay, then all of us, all of us got a plantation mindset that's convenient for them. When I go over to Jason's house, whoever house that I go to, I'm not far away from nowhere unless they tell me don't come out or they block me. I'm not far away from nowhere. So if he is saying something that I agree, do I hang around his shop? But if he come in and I
hang around a white supremacist,
I would go. I go where I want to go, and I
hang around a white supremacist.
Come again?
You a wee sick boss woman. You a wee sick boss. Just a minute.
Oh, okay. I be whatever that you want me to be, and I accept that. But I still one day, all day long, I will always be black, and and I will be Dover Milton.
No. You can be a coconut if you want to.
Okay, that's fine.
But you know what? You have no pride. You have no pride. You have no pride.
Okay. I don't have no pride because that I can agree on what somebody else said if they said something about somebody else my opinion. So I'm okay. Call me what you want to call me, but I'm black and proud all day long. Okay.
So you're white. You're semi-white.
No, you said I'm a white supremacist, but I said I'm black and proud all day long. Keep going. What else I am?
I can't
tell me who I am. You tell me who I am. Since that you know me and you know my color, tell me who I am. Since that you know who I am, tell me. Tell me something I don't know about me.
You definitely a coon.
No. This ain't no coon. No. It's not that. You know me. You know me.
Do you know what a coon is? Do you know what a coon is?
Yes, I know what a coon is. Do you know what one is? Do you know what one is?
I'm looking at one.
Oh yeah, well okay. Oh, sorry. Well, I don't know. What could she be?
You know what? I have a suggestion.
No, I don't know. I want you to tell me. I don't know. You tell me.
There's this place called the bottom of YouTube where you get called all the N-words and bitches and black, all you want. And so you could go down there and have yourself a mighty all field day, a picnic. Do you know where that word picnic comes from? Do you know
why would I want to go there when when I don't have nothing to do with them or with the things that they say. I'm right here. Why I want to go somewhere else? When I started out right here, why would I want to go somewhere else?
You agree with the white supremacist, so what's the difference?
No,
You might as well
I
go
don't
over
agree with
there.
the white supremacist. If he is saying something this morning compared to what happened last night,
You
and
over
I
there.
agree with what he has on saying, get in fact with
She can go
what's the name
wherever she
between Teresa
wants.
and Heat Wave.
Absolutely.
I say what I want to say,
I
and I
never
keep on
stopped her.
going.
I didn't say she can't go there. She has
Yes,
freedom to
you
go
did.
there.
Oh, yes, that's what you saying?
No,
Yes,
no,
that's what
I'm
you said.
making fun
Look,
of
let
you.
me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
I
Let's
never
get
said
this
don't go
straight
over
right
there.
now.
I never
Okay?
said don't go over there.
You and nobody else don't tell me where I go and how long I should stay. But
I
Jason
just
was
called
saying
you a
this morning
coon.
when I came in there,
I just
he was
called
talking
you a
about what
coon.
happened to
That's what it is.
Teresa and
You have no
Heat Wave
self-pride and
last night.
self-worth.
I agree, and I took off and I left. All the other shit, hell, I don't know what he said after that. I just know when I came in, he was talking about what's last night. He said, "Yo, do you agree with me?"
Do you
Teresa
even know
and
anything about the diaspora? Do you
Look, let
even
me
know
tell you
anything
something
about
about
the
me. You want
diaspora?
something. You want something. You want something
No,
from me, right?
no,
You
I
want
don't want to.
something.
No, you
I
don't have
don't know.
anything to
I don't
offer.
know you, so don't make no stand ground on who
Don't
I
be.
am,
Don't
okay?
be. You
And
have
what you
nothing to
looking at,
offer.
okay? It may be
Why would I
that's an
want anything
avatar.
from
Who
you?
you looking
You
at,
don't even
baby?
have
You
an
don't know me. I'm
education.
not here to
You ain't got
justify
no
and satisfy you,
property.
okay?
You ain't
I'm
got no
done with missing all
coin. You ain't
goddamn
got
day
no
long. I stand
teeth.
by my
What
goddamn
do
self,
I
okay?
want from
Who
you?
you stand with? No, you
What do I
stand on
want
this. You
from
want to
you?
goddamn
I'm
fit
talking
in.
to
What
a
is your
woman who ain't
goddamn
got no teeth.
excuse?
You fit right into white supremacy. You
Goddamn
fit
right.
right in.
I fit right on in.
There you go. Go ahead
I
and say
fit
what you
right on in.
choose.
You tell me. You
You
tell
go
me where I
ahead.
fit in.
Go ahead and
And
tap
wherever I
dance.
fit in, that way you should go. How about that?
I listen.
Where I
Hey, if
fit
you
in,
like
you go. How
cooning,
about that?
if you like
See
cooning,
that
you
you
go
can call
ahead.
it out and tell somebody
You
else
know what?
who
Lovey, you an
where they
agent?
belong to.
Lovey, you
Where
an
I
agent?
fit in, you
I got
go
some,
there.
you know
Enjoy
what?
yourself. Motherfucker, don't try to come at me, try to put me in a goddamn place to
Yes, you're in the
jeopardize your
cooning
goddamn. When
place.
y'all,
You know,
when most of it, when you want dirty work done, you go and see that boy. But now when y'all shit get all flat up, now you want to take a neutral stand and let it be like a black power thing. Fuck you,
I'm
bitch.
gonna suggest you going to
No,
your
you gonna say
local
the goddamn thing.
library.
You take your
Go
suggestion,
read up
your
some
suggestion, and
books
your
on
goddamn advice.
Africa.
Do it your
Go read
goddamn
some
self.
books on the
Experience it on your goddamn
Caribbean.
self. Or you
Learn
ain't
how to
experienced nothing, ain't telling
uncoon
no a
yourself,
goddamn thing.
decoon yourself.
Especially if you trying to tell me who I am. You're the one say that you see me. You try to tell me who I am. Goddamn, no, don't try to school me. I've been goddamn black
You
and
need
proud for
school.
55 goddamn years.
You need school. We can tell because you didn't go too far.
Yeah, try to find a fight somewhere else, baby. Try to move it somewhere else.
Honey, I'm
No,
here.
no, it's
I'm
not
here.
no honey. Move it somewhere else. Cause guess what?
No,
You ain't getting that out of me. You ain't getting that
but
out of me.
I know. I can't.
Okay, then excuse yourself. That's it. I'm blessed. Now I am talking to you. That's okay, Miss Bless.
Now I'm gonna go back and answer and say something on comment what you just said. There is a few people on here that run to him to have him to help dox us, but I'm not one of them. And I'm not one of them, and I don't have respect for them. None of them like that. I know who you talking about, but they don't acknowledge his ass, and then he go dox them and do what he gonna do with them. And I'm just glad I don't got the food. But I'm not one of those people. So when you say y'all and they, whoever,
no, I was trying to. I basically, I didn't really want to call on it, but you know how it is. Go ahead.
No,
I'm listening.
And now, if that's what you want to support him, that's you. You're grown, like you said. You go where you want to go. But I really don't normally allow him to even get discussed over here in my chat. But since this is going on, I'm letting you speak on it. But they say that you really, and then the fact I also said, well, you said you like George Zimmerman, you drive him again. So I mean, I can't expect no difference when it comes.
Back it up. Wait a minute. Let's get this together. I didn't say I like George Zimmerman. I said I went to the hotel to George Zimmerman to work. That's what I said. I didn't say I like him. I'm just but I didn't know that's who I was picking up. When I was called to go and pick him up, I didn't know that's who I was picking up. The man didn't even say that it was him. I told the man who he was. That man ain't say that was him. I told him, and I stuck to it that I have driven him to work. And
Debbie, I'm talking about the live. I was in your bushes last week, and you said you're driving again. He was found innocent. He wasn't found guilty and stuff like that.
If they were to call me, if I was there and serving that hotel, if they were to call me, yes, I would go and pick him up. That's business.
You're grown. You can go where you want to go. I don't care about where you go. But I'm just saying what you said last week.
Yes, I did. I'm not denying what I said. And I said it again today. If I was down there at that hotel and serving that hotel, and if they call me,
you knew who he
now
was
if they
last
were
week.
to call me and say this here,
Coon, super
if they
coon.
were to call me and say,
You
Dolby,
can do that,
Lady
Dubby.
Cap, George Zimmerman is outside and he need a ride here. No, I wouldn't go.
She didn't
Everybody,
kill
I
a
don't have no
child,
cash
and you
available.
like
I would say that.
stooning for him.
Okay,
Ain't that
look.
Good
something?
morning, Miss Toby. Good morning,
This
Miss
is what
Toby. I
I'm
don't
gonna
care
do.
about it.
I'm gonna
Good morning,
exit
Miss
the
Toby.
way
Okay.
that I came in.
Miss Toby. You can
Lady
do what you
Maria,
want to
give
do.
me
Good
a
morning,
happy
Miss
birthday.
Toby.
She said
Good
she
morning,
said
Miss
it's
Toby. I'm
business.
trying to talk to you. Huh?
Good morning.
Miss
She dropped
She
down.
ran. She just like
Oh,
a
she ran. Okay.
stereotypical
Well,
coon.
anyway,
Just a
she
run.
said it's business. All money ain't good money. But see, that's what I was about to say. I was coming up here to talk to Sis Toya. Don't even talk to her because she was praising herself with driving around a killer that killed young Trayvon Martin. Okay, so
I remember hearing about
she has
that.
no hope, and she's a motherfucking coon. That's
And
what
all
the
I
fuck
was
she
saying,
is.
she said that she didn't know who he was the first time. I'm saying last week when I was in your bush, you know who he is now. And I'm just going by what she's saying, but she can do that if she wants to. That's the point I'm making. You grown, go where you want to go. Tell about if somebody do maid work, they clean the room. No, won't he get his buddy get left for the evening, the crew or whatever? No, I won't. But I'm just saying, I'm not mad at her because that's what she want to do. That's her. That's what I'm trying to explain to her. Do what you want to do. But I just heard what you said, and that is what it is. I heard what you said, because he wasn't found guilty. Now, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe something happened to a gadget because she can come back. Because I hope she didn't leave because you left. Did she leave because you leave? Told her come back, Dudley? I mean, good morning, Victoria.
And you know what's sad? It's going to be people that are going to run to her chat.
Dovey was the one that dragged her ass up here on a platform, knowing damn well that somebody was going to say that she was over at that man's channel and stuff. So shut the fuck up. You're windmilling for Dovey because I guess you're a moderator or something. Get off of Dovey's motherfucking pussy, bitch.
And you know what? What I find really funny is she'll be the first to curse out someone black and what have you and say all these things, but be right over there with boss. You got some self-hate issues, sis. Go. Don't nobody tell you don't go there. Please go there. Stay over there. Actually, stay there. Like I said, my suggestion is there's this place called the bottom of YouTube where you can get called all the niggas and the black bitches you want. They will love you. They will tear your ass up. Go there. You'll be accepted. Oh, and please, Georgia, vote. That's another thing. Vote today, please.
Well, they said what they had to say in the chat, and I guess nobody didn't want to waste their energy on all that ignorancy as well. Because I was trying not to go there, had to go there a little bit. I guess that's the reason why. I don't know.
Oh, I did notice too. She had her Cash App up here on her name. She trying to dry begging too.
No, she does it all the time. She does it because and then my avatar, when I get on somebody's panel, I never change either. So I don't think she do it on purpose because I don't. So in her defense, I will say that. Because I noticed when the last time I got on, who panel was that I jumped on? Was it around or somebody panel? And then I started noticing, my Cash App, but I don't never change. So maybe it's a situation like that. And speaking of Cash App, thank you for the Cash App, y'all. And if all of y'all want to send me $255, go right ahead to the charity fund, the coffee fund. I will accept it. Thank you very much. I'm begging. That's what you call beg. Because I'm not doing no Christmas list, but if y'all want to bless me with it, I'll go right ahead. Okay, back
I don't
to
know
what
why people in the chat keep saying she can go where she wants. Didn't nobody tell her that she can't go there? I said go. I want her to go there.
Well, I'm saying go too, because the issue's not that she goes there. The issue is, come on now, y'all say it, because I'm being there.
The issue is that
we don't care where you go. I'll put it to you. We don't care where you go. You can sit over there and laugh at all the jokes and stuff of him if you want to. But people are offended because, this man got away with the Trayvon stuff. And then you're going to say, well, it don't bother you because he didn't get found guilty, as if you don't care. I think that's what the issue is, as if you don't care.
Yes, it sounds very like she doesn't care.
So that's what it is.
That was a child. And
but at the same time, I can't stop her from doing. She do her thing the way she do it. and that's just the way it is. I'm not
No,
going to
we
do it.
can't. But I can call her a coon. I can call her what she is.
Because that's what most people would call it, like that.
And the thing
Mrs.
is,
Zara said it right. I'm surprised Mrs. Zara, as young as she is, she know that term, because that's what we used to call people back then, house ninjas. Way since the slavery day, that the house ninjas thought they was better than the field hands. Y'all know how that worked. Yeah, that's and that's how she turned in. Some people say it like that. I don't know. Go ahead, y'all. Stop cutting y'all off. I don't mean to.
I mean, the thing is, this was a child that was killed by a grown ass man, and yet it's business? Really? So you telling me, so I bet you go down to a KK rally and sell them some food. It's just business, baby. Really? That's the kind of self-hate I'm talking about. That kind of self-hate.
But I refuse business
That's
too.
kind of demonic too.
Lexington Park. Let's walk and stop all that begging. Stop all that begging. Okay. Okay.
But
no, do y'all think that W do stuff for shock value though? Because when I heard her last week saying she'd go pay George Dimmitt around, and he got found innocent, he wasn't guilty, and y'all clean his room, if y'all did housekeeping, all that kind of stuff like that. Y'all, I don't know, but y'all around, did y'all hear her say all that? Do y'all think it's for shock value? Because I was thinking maybe she wants somebody to talk about that, because really don't nobody care if that's what you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
But could be, but it's still on it. You're still making shock value off a dead child, which is kind of gross. That's gross. And I believe in the power of the tongue and how the universe works. And when you say those things, even if you're playing with them, that ain't good. And I know she plays with,
Okay, say something.
It's me.
Yeah. Okay, let me say this, and I know you heard me. I don't care where you go. You're a grown woman. You can do what you want to do. But I'm just saying, I understand. It does sound cold, though, how you said it, though, when you said, well, he didn't get found guilty. That sounded cold to me, and I'm going to say it to you right now. I ain't got to wait till you leave to say it. It did sound kind of cold.
Okay, yeah, I said that. Now, let me tell you. If they were to call me, let me say this. If I were,
innocence. Not guilty doesn't mean you're innocent.
If they were to call me and told me when I came to the hotel who I was picking up, I would have told them, I don't have no cabs available at this time. That's what I would have said. Because of my deep root feeling about it. But for me to make it there, for me to make it there, and then I say,
she won't take man's money. She's lying. You came on this YouTube application and was praising the fact that you was driving that man around. That's not what the fuck you said. You are lying.
It's about driving. See how you can't say this. You talking about driving. It ain't about Dovey. Bless you again. Lay down.
Dovey, you brought yourself up here.
That you are lying on this motherfucking platform. You lying ass bitch. You better run. You sorry ass motherfucker.
And y'all wanted to give y'all's money to this woman for a dough vacation?
Ronnie Howard, what the please be told your sister? Ronnie Howard, look, you fucking ass troll. Like I said, get the fuck off of Dovey's ass pussy. Shut the fuck up. If you don't like what the fuck I said or I'm saying, get the fuck out the fucking chat. Or better yet, block me, bitch. Because I don't block people. I love to see what people got to say. You stupid ass bitch. Go ahead, Sister Toya. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Get it out.
Oh, yeah, my mama is dead, bitch. So that's why I said mama, bitch. My mama has been called a glory, bitch. Go ahead, Toya. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying, I'm not a religious person, but on the biblical side, is that why you had them bed bugs? I mean, because I don't know, when you do evil and you say evil, evil's going to come back to you. So is that why you have them bed bugs and you have to be begging all the time? Like, serious, Dovey, like there's something in your spirit that is wrong and tainted. Wrong. Now, go anywhere you want, Dovey. Go anywhere you want. We don't care. But just know that you are always going to be a tap dancing jigaboo. Okay? You wear it well, especially with the red lipsticks and no teeth.
No. Well, anyway, y'all, let me say this to y'all. Tupu, I appreciate y'all coming up. Y'all been on here 2 hours on me to rush y'all. Tupu, I want you to say your last words. Ladies, I'm thank y'all for coming up here. But y'all know I'd be having the 2 hour limit in the morning. I got to go in there, throw some breakfast together for me and hubby and everything. So I want y'all to say y'all last situation. Y'all last.
I have nothing to say. That's I just came up here to talk to you. What type of woman? Well, I'm not even gonna call that woman a woman because to me she ain't no grown ass woman. What type of person that bitch is? All right, Miss Blas, have a good day, okay? Have a good day, y'all.
Toby.
Thanks for coming up. Toya, thanks for coming up. Tupu, go ahead, baby. You got a couple minutes.
All I want to say is, W, you giving that man the wrong impression. That's why he feel he could do what he does to us. We hope that you do grow the balls to tell him, what he's doing to us is wrong. That's all I gotta say. Take care. Dang, I forgot your name. Take care, Bless.
You know my name. Y'all can start dropping them diamonds at this time.
All right, take care, Toya. Bye.
I think we're gonna be going over to the den next. Going on over there, the den getting ready to come on, y'all. Y'all drop the diamonds. If y'all forgot to hit the like, please go right ahead and hit that like. Okay. Now, if y'all want to donate to the Chili Fund, aka Coffee Fund, go right ahead and do so. I accept that. Or just give me a like. Okay. That's free. But if y'all want to support the old girl, go right ahead. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let's go to the den, y'all. We're gonna go to the den with all the love things. Okay? And y'all marinating on this other stuff though, but this other stuff though. I'm telling you, oh Lord, I'm trying to keep it out of my mind. Somebody said why they didn't come up with that live with something. Maybe they, wasn't worth it to them, I guess. But everybody said they wanted to say in the chat, and then I had said to myself that for the rest of the year I wasn't gonna be going off. I was gonna try not to be messy, but sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get along with everybody. So far, I don't think I got no beefs with everybody. They might have them with me, but like I say, people been saying I'm on drugs for 2 years. That's not equal. I can't compare the two. Let's get on over here to the den. Let me see if the den is in fact over here. Let's see what's going on over here. Yeah. I was trying. Yeah, they've been saying it. Chopper put it out there when they get mad if they run with it. They run with that and let my husband be in a diaper. And y'all see me and him out all the time. I guess I was flip him on the floor or something to change the damn diaper. I don't know. So that's what I'm saying, But to say that, our mind gonna go to the boat. I mean, come on now. Dum, 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 no. I wouldn't do a little jig for y'all. Hey, Heatwave, I'm on my way out now, baby. Catch my replay. I did want to talk to you, but you don't be around since last week. But that's fine. Catch you some other time. Thank you again, Miss Regina, for the super chat. Okay, y'all. I'm over at the den right now. I don't know if y'all there or not, but I'm there. I'll wait for everybody to finish coming in over there. All right.